Well, moving pretty quick today. How many yards you doing today, Jay?
What?
How many yards you doing?
How many yards are we doing? You're the boss.
I don't know, like 16.
16?
Yeah.
It's a lot. Nothing we can't handle, though.
How'd you manage that?
I'm not glad, I don't know. I was just weed eating and then
16 because I didn't get them all done on Tuesday. Because somebody wanted to build a garage door.
whose fault was that?
Look at him, he's mad. He hates building garage doors. Anyway, we're gonna rush, get them all done today. Go pretty quick. Just kind of knock them out. And then we should have our typical schedule tomorrow. Get on with our week. Sabu. I walked back here to check on if this yard needed weed eated or not. Because this time of year, sometimes things don't really grow, and so the edges don't really need done. What I wasn't expecting is for Jerrison to have done this almost W zigzag pattern. He's been mowing for like 2 months now. It took me like 3 years to figure this out. That looks pretty slick, man, especially for a small yard like this.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Meet you. Zach
Zach, hi.
and Darrison.
I'm
Hello.
Jerrison.
Christian here.
He's not, he's working today. Yeah.
What a jerk.
Yeah, he's out at work. He left a little early. I don't know when he'll be back. He had to go down to Columbus, so.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, just a little bit. He wanted to be here, and he was like, I gotta go, so. Yeah.
Well, take a look what you got.
Yeah. So they used to have a fence that went down along this line. They seem to have cut it at the base of these posts here. So again, on that line. So that's how all these are all the way down this line. There was never a fence in the back, so that would be new. And then we do have fence already on that side, although it's no in the street.
Okay. What's it? Did you have some?
We have some. I think it's in the shed. Let me grab the pink from the
All right.
block. I'll be right back. I don't know what we can do with this, if anything at all.
Well, it can be used, but
Okay.
the posts. I assume this is what was making that.
That's what they said, at least.
And they don't match that one. I don't know if you're trying to match that one or not.
They don't match that one? No, they don't. What do you want to do?
Good stopping.
We're unsure what we can use, what we need to get. I know we obviously needed to get something for the back because they never did have something here, but I mean, whatever we can use, great. If we need to get new,
No
is what
worries.
it is. We did have Oops come out and do their utility locate for the gas. There's nothing back here, so at least good on that front. So.
Yes.
How close to his fence do you want to go? The same spot?
So yeah, if we can do the same, because there was like, I don't know, 1.5, 2 foot gap between, that's fine. If we want to keep that a bit easier. We at least know on that line we're not going to hit anything, so.
Just want to make sure it's easier for you guys to mow.
Yeah, I think it'll be fine. We do have a little push mower, I think will fit in that gap, so if not, we got a weed whacker, no big deal.
Just got all that mowed. Still got to do that over there. Just ran out of gas. Just hella inconvenient because the truck is a decent distance away. It's just annoying having to carry a whole 5-gallon thing of fuel back over here. You also may have noticed that we're wearing different clothes now in this video. Well, that's because we ran out of battery on our cameras yesterday. We did get all of the grass cut yesterday, so now we're on the next day. We had to quit this morning for the fence, which you'll see in this video. Now we're here cutting the VA. My biggest pet peeve is garbage in the bed of my truck. And everybody who works for me, they just pile everything in the back because they want the inside of the truck to be clean, which it is. But man, that drives me nuts. I did not fill my mower because, frankly, we didn't bring enough gas to do this today. There's a gas station right up the road. I just want to make sure that Jerison has enough in his mower to get back to the trailer, and if he runs out, then there's just enough in this. We can get his mower started up again and put it back on the trailer, and I think I put enough in this to get us through the rest of this job. Alright, real talk for a minute, guys. I want to say something that a lot of new guys in this industry struggle with. It is okay to drop customers. It is okay to walk away from a property that you don't necessarily like, that you don't feel comfortable with. You don't have to be a hero for every single yard or every single customer. It's something that I personally struggled with for a couple of years. I'm literally at one of those properties right now. This hill scares the hell out of me. It might be kind of hard in this video to see the drop off, but it's really steep and just ends up right at the bottom of a lake. There's some trees that might catch you, but most of them are just thick brush. I mean, you're just going to go right through it if that mower starts to slide. This is one that I had sent an employee of mine a few years ago to get done. I sent him out the very first time to meet with the customer and get a price, and he quoted it at like $50 a cut, which at the time when I was first starting the business, I really needed that $50 a week. And so we just kept cutting it and cutting it. It got to the point where I would hire guys and they would just flat out refuse to cut this place. And so I would end up having to come out here myself, which really sucks when you're trying to get a business going, having that one property on a route that you have to be there for every single week. I eventually did drop this property, even though you obviously see me standing here today, right? So when I say like don't be scared to drop a property, a lot of people were very understanding that you don't need to be that hero, right? So we ended up dropping this property last season, mid-season. Finally just said, you know what, it's not worth it to me, the risk. So we ended up dropping it, and it's kind of a tough decision. I felt really bad doing it, and I could tell the customer was upset. And it turns out that the next season, she ended up calling us back because she could not find a single lawn care provider in the area that was okay with doing this hill. So she ended up hiring us back, and we ended up getting triple the price. We were able to take her money every month, and we bought a piece of equipment that could handle this hill. It doesn't slide so much, we can walk behind it, and it really gets the job done very well. And we're getting paid a whole lot better. It's more worth our time, worth the risk. So dropping a property and kind of risking that relationship with the customer isn't always a bad thing. Sometimes it works out really well. Like in this situation, I mean, I get to mow here every week now, better view, safer machine, a customer that now has their card on file. That's the other thing, is before they were just mailing checks, whereas now the card's on file. We know we're getting paid. So I'll tell you the other reason that we dropped this place is that I was really having a hard time finding new guys that were willing to back this trailer all the way down this road, because there for a long time we had to back all the way down until the neighbor a little bit of ways started letting us back into his driveway to turn around, because this house kind of sits on a peninsula. It's at the very end of the road. So backing this all the way up, finding guys that are willing to do that was kind of difficult. I just got it cut. I'm gonna go home, end my day. I just wanted to give you that little bit of wisdom and advice. Just go ahead and drop them. Somebody will always come along to fill that spot. I also noticed in my own journey throughout the business that every time a customer drops me personally as the company that they use, God finds a way to send a new yard into that spot. Like I literally just had a customer yesterday drop us. Nothing that we did. They were just getting kind of older, and so the adults who were the children of this mom, it was their elderly mom, kind of stepped in, took over her finances, and decided that they really couldn't afford the lawn care service anymore. And so they found basically their grandkids were going to start cutting the grass. This is a property that I had for like 7 years. Had a really great relationship with them. Everything's cool, no hard feelings. Point is, they dropped us yesterday. Literally within 2 hours, phone call, went and did a quote, ended up filling that spot for the exact same price. And so it's just crazy how God kind of works in your life. So just do it.